Hey children, how are you? Well, today we're gonna learn something incredible about France. That it's the places that I went. And the first one, it's the Louvre Museum. That it's one of the most important museums around the world. Believe it or not, this museum is very old. The museum opened on August 10, 1793, with an exhibition of just 537 paintings. Nowadays, around 38,000 paintings and sculptures are exhibited in 2018, was the world's most visited art museum, receiving 10.2 million visitors. Isn't it incredible? Something that I found interesting here in France is that many children from different schools go to museums, to the beach, to aquariums, to everywhere to learn outdoors. There are different types of art in the museum, and something that really amazed me was the paintings on the roof and on the walls all over around the museum. And the Egyptian archaeological pieces are astonishing. And why not the most interesting thing for the foreigners around the world, because believe it or not, there are like a lot of Chinese trying to take pictures of the Mona Lisa, which was painted by Leonardo da Vinci, that I think that you know it because you have art class at school, isn't it? What I found amazing of this painting is that her eyes follow you everywhere you go. When you walk around all the room where the painting is, her eyes are following you, so Leonardo da Vinci did a great job as a painter. Well done, Leonardo da Vinci! This is a very important painting in France because it represents the liberty leading the people. It was painted in 1830. And now we're gonna talk about the river that crosses Paris. Its name is the River Seine. This river is the shortest in Europe, measuring 400 kilometers, and you can see it from all around the city. This is Notre Dame, a symbolic French monument. The cathedral is 850 years old. It has a Gothic architecture. The two front towers measure 69 meters high, and it is a touristic attraction as well, drawing around 13 million visitors a year. It's incredible. A few months ago, a fire broke out at the cathedral. It is unclear what started the fire, so the people stuck these signs everywhere, causing public unrest. After visiting Notre Dame, Rafa and I went to a typical French restaurant in front of the river. I ate a typical dish called croque madame. It is like a huge sandwich with an egg on it and cheese. It was incredibly delicious. Guess what? After that, we are here at the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower has been the symbol of France and Paris for decades. It was built by Gustave Eiffel in 1889. It measures 324 meters high. It is the highest building in France. And a curious fact, nowadays it is a huge antenna. And finally, what I was waiting for since I was in Mexico, French bakery. It's incredibly popular all around the world. Look at those cakes, look at the colors, look at everything. Esto lo diré en español porque en inglés no son igual. Un gran aplauso para los chefs franceses porque de verdad es que hacen unas cosas para chuparse los dedos, deliciosas, increíbles. Gracias por existir, chefs franceses. So my friend Rafa spoiled me and bought me this. And at the end of the day, I met up with my Mexican friend Luisito, that he's now living in France with his girlfriend, and with other 2 friends. That's all for now. Well kids, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and of course, I hope that you learned something new. See you in the next video.